let me check my insights real quick. Followers. I literally gained like 100 followers in the past week. What? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drashti, and if you can't pronounce it, you can just call me D. So for today's video, I'll be sharing a few tips and tricks that I use to grow my followers and also my engagement on the posts. So let's begin. Number one, engage with people who you already follow. So there must be a lot of followers who you follow back. So always remember to engage with them. So this is a psychology and it really works. So when you show a person that you care about them or you care about what they post and what their content is, they tend to do the same back. So in that way, you can grow your engagement on your posts. Number two, you can choose a hashtag which you want your audience to be. You can even choose hashtags related to locations like cities or even countries, and even that works. And you can always go and like recent posts from that hashtag. You can like about 100 posts at one time. Make sure you don't overdo it because Instagram will otherwise block you, and you don't want to seem like a robot who is running the page. You always want to seem human so that you follow the Instagram community guidelines and don't break it. Doing this is actually super effective. You can do this like 3 to 4 times a day, so that will be like 400 posts that you like in one day. Now out of like 400 people, many people will be curious as to who gave them a like just when they posted, and they'll come back to your page, and if they like your page, they'll obviously follow. This has been super effective for me. I found this trick like last month, and since then I've grown about 400 followers, and that's not including the people who unfollow me. Like literally in 1 week I have to about 200 people following me. But then of course when you don't follow back, they might unfollow you, but don't worry about that because you will grow a legitimate audience who wants to see your content and who's interested in what you post. But let me tell you, it will not work all the time. Why? Now certain hashtags get used more than the other hashtags. You want to reach different audience all the time that you do this. You don't want to keep reaching the same audience again and again. So some people may use their hashtags, like suppose Pune. So some people may keep using Pune in all of their posts, and at some point it will be like you're engaging with the same person and the same account and reaching out to them again and again. Now if they're not interested in your account, they will not follow you, of course. So you want to make sure that you keep switching up the hashtags and keep engaging with the different hashtags. Number three, promote yourself. This is literally the easiest thing. If you have like 2 accounts and one is just your spam page, you can still post about your stuff on that page too. That way you're reaching a wider audience, and more people will be seeing your posts, and if they like, then they'll be engaging too. To further increase the engagement on your posts, you can always post it on your story. Like if you feel your post is really good and it deserves a lot more engagement than it has gotten in the previous like 24 hours, then you can post it on your story about twice a week, so that the people who have missed it can go to that post and like it. Because it happens that a lot of times people miss out on your posts and also on your stories. So you can always post it again on your story like however many times you want. But make sure not to overdo it, because if you seem like a spam, then they are more inclined to unfollow you. Number 4, post on alternate days. this is a very simple logic. The more posts you have, the more there are chances that your post will blow up and get viral. But always make sure that the content is good. You don't want lower quality content than you were posting already. Even if you cannot post on alternate days, you can do it for like twice or thrice a week. Number 5, paid promotions. Now, nowadays, Instagram is being really smart. They won't show your posts much to people unless you're also using their paid promotion services. When you are changing your niche of the account, or you just want to reach out to a wider audience, it's always good to pay Instagram a certain amount that you are comfortable with. Your post will have a very wide reach depending on how much you spend, but usually you get very good results when the post is sponsored. Example, recently I changed my account's niche from dance to makeup. There is still dance, but I have included makeup too. And I didn't have much audience who were interested in makeup, so I kept promoting my makeup posts, and they did really get good engagement and good reach. Maybe the followers didn't increase by much, but that's okay because it reached people and now they know that a person like me exists. And in the future, if any of my posts I promote again and if it reaches them again, then they will be more inclined to follow me because they have already seen my posts in the previous sponsored. Number 6, reply to your DMs. So basically, Instagram wants you to keep people on their app. The more you keep people on the app, the more it will reward you. So reply to the DMs and talk to people. And even if you're sending a photo or a video to your friends who you are talking to on your DMs, it will be more helpful because it just means that they will be spending more time looking at your video than just replying on a simple text. Saying that, it leads me to my point number 7. Do polls and quizzes. They are a very and super effective way. The more you do polls and quizzes, that means people are engaging more, and that will keep people on the app also more. And you want that only because Instagram is going to reward you back for keeping people on the app. Also, you can post more stories. I have noticed that when I post like about 10 to 12 stories in one day, it gets more views than when I post only 3 to 4 stories. So switch it up, change up your timings, look at it what works for you, and keep posting stories throughout the day so that people are continuously being on the app and being on your profile, and thus you get more traffic, more engagement, more reach, more impressions. These are all the tips and tricks that I use, and I know that they are effective. Everything takes time, so don't worry too much, but this definitely speeds up your growth on the app. So this is all for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope this was helpful. So if you use these two and if it works for you, please go ahead and tag me. This is my Instagram ID. You can text me anytime, even if you have any doubts, and if you want more tips and tricks, then make sure you follow me and slide in my DMs. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Adios.